Hey, KB. Hey, Michelle. Hey, All Occasions Gives. Hey, Miss Jana. How's everybody doing? Hey, hey. I hope you guys have had an awesome day today. Can you guys hear me all right? Let's see. This and this. I ain't liking that with that. It's more like a peachy watermelony. That's cute. I'm good, thank you. How are you guys doing? Um, I've been busy. I have some exciting stuff to share with you guys. Not tonight, but very soon. Let's see. Currently, I am about to put some bows on a couple of gifts. I am also wrapping boxes, and I found a Squishmallow today for $1. So I picked that one up as well. Some will be dropping it in a bag and putting a bow on it. Um, I love that peach. Thank you. Yeah, it is more of a peachy color because I just put it up there with that pink and it is not it. So I need to figure out another color to do with it. I'm thinking of something with this blue. Do I have this blue? I do have this blue. Well, not really. That's more of a green. It can go with this one though. I can probably do pink and blue on that one. We'll figure him out yet later. And they are the same size. Mm, let's see what I can reach from here. Nothing. But got it. All right. So we're gonna put that on there. I'm gonna have to get me some more light pink ribbon. What is this that keeps dinging on my phone? What is the problem? What's wrong with you? I don't know why it's beeping at me. We have 20 people in and 7 thumbs up. If you guys don't mind, please go ahead and double tap your screen. Give the live a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And I also pinned a comment down at the bottom. Channel memberships are now available. If you guys are interested in joining my membership. Alright, the pink looks a little bit better. So I could probably do the pink and the blue. I could probably get away with that for both of them. But I don't have much pink left. Drink this. Hey, Miss Sally, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day today. I am making a couple of bowls to go on some gifts that I was working on the other day. And that's what I'm doing. So we're making some bowls, or adding some bowls to these two gifts. And then I was wrapping boxes, so I may start back on wrapping boxes. And then I also have a Squishmallow I found today at the store. So I'm going to drop him in a bag and get him ready to go out. Since he came in today, let's get him out today. Miss Cheryl says, hey, Gloriously Crafted, welcome in, Miss Wanda. Michelle says, S. Marie, have you done any concepts with the Bowl Bath and Body Wash from Dollar Tree Spa Luxuries? I have not. Um, Oddly enough, you guys will probably think it's odd. I literally have one of the Spa Luxury sets, the ones with the gems on the top. Is that what you're talking about? I literally just picked up one set of those the other day. Just one. I only have this one. Um, so I haven't done anything with them. I was putting them inside some boxes. I'd done some other stuff with it. And it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I am not exactly sure I like those. I love the gem on the top. Um, so I will probably get some more of the bubble baths because I do like the look of this particular bottle. This one I am not going to get all that much of. I told you guys before that there are snowflakes in the background of this. They're not very prominent, but there are some snowflakes on there. So if you're thinking about carrying this over into another holiday or to another season, um, and snowflakes like that on the label mess with you, then that may be something you want to consider. I'm trying to get it up in the camera so you can see. But up behind Rose and Champagne, there's some snowflakes up there. So if that type of thing bothers you, then just know that they are on there. Other than that, I haven't really done anything with them. I think they're really cute. I love the bottle. I'm just not necessarily all that certain on how I would use them, I guess is the best way to say it. So, hey Matthew, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live. We have 18 people on and 13 thumbs up currently. So thank you guys who have hit the like button. I appreciate you. I think that's pretty good. And basically all I did was make my beginning tail my first loop, and then I held the loop and the tail up against the gift to see how big the loop was going to be, or how big the bow was going to be, as well as how long the tail was going to be. So now that I know, Crafty Corner live highlight. Did Katrina go live recently? Or is that from the other day? I've been missing a lot. I haven't, what's with the trans gift bag? Yeah, I don't know what trans gift bag you see. What trans gift bag do you see? Sardine. I can only imagine that's a trolling comment. But where's a trans gift bag? I think I went the wrong way again. Here, let's try it. This way. Yeah, I'm definitely all twisted up. Hey, Miss Angela. Oh, it's just the colors, same as the trans flag. Which one is same as the trans flag? This? The ribbon, the blue and pink ribbon? It's the same as the trans flag? I mean, if it is, that's fine with me, but I just wasn't aware. I didn't know what you were talking about. I know you got money because you shop at Sam's. Miss Angela, what's going on with you today? Hey, Miss Rosie. I missed you coming in. Welcome in, welcome in. Miss Cheryl, have you done anything with your Spa Luxury sets? Because I haven't. Like I said, I haven't even really wrapped my mind around if I'm going to use those a lot. I love the bubble bath, but the bubble bath is about it for me at the moment. Hey, KLK. Welcome in, welcome in. My bow's all twisted up. Or excuse me, my ribbon is twisted. I'm trying to get this in camera and I'm not doing a good job. Hold on, y'all. Let me get her together. How come the lady's singing the Santa Baby song? I don't know, Don Juan. Um, I have no idea, but you could probably go ask some people whose channel has something to do with music and maybe Christmas carols or something. I don't even know what that's considered, but I have no idea. I can honestly say Santa Baby is not one of my favorite Christmas songs. So I don't know. It was coming. It was coming just as soon as my hands got free. Thank you, E. All right. So we got these colors here. Well, another one bites the dust. Miss Cheryl says, not yet. I got all three sets. Oh, okay. I did see on somebody's live today that there was, not a live, there are additional not hand creams, hand soaps in the Spa Luxury. So those I'm interested in. Those I'm excited about. I do have quite a few hand soaps, but I do want to get my hands on a couple more in some varying colors. So those I'm going to be watching out for. Besides the vanilla, what is it? Vanilla bean, and then there was that cashmere one. Besides those two, there are some other ones going on, making their appearance at the tree store, should I say. Miss Angela says, I came upon a DT that I've never been to. It was so organized. Left with 240 items. You gotta do it, Miss Angela. That is awesome. Miss Wanda says, I was working on one of those green sets earlier. Okay, okay. Uh, hey, Kimberly. Welcome in. Hey, Baskets by Keish. Good evening to you as well. All right, so we got this little ribbon going on. We're going to put this up here. Oh, y'all would be so happy to know. I actually made it outside and got me some more scissors. um, Out of the workshop. Now, these scissors, fittingly enough, are some that I got from from Dollar General. You see that $3 price tag up there? Now they're going to have some more of these scissors. I've already saw them for this year. So when you're in the Dollar General, you can look for these. They are also going to go on sale if they last after the season. So after Christmas starts going down in price and stuff, this is something that should be included in Christmas. So if you want some more scissors, definitely pick these up as they start clearancing down. Um, but each year I found quite a few of these scissors. So keep an eye out for these if that's something that you need. Keisha says, good evening. Gloriously says, those sets remind me of Tinkerbell, the cosmetics that we used as kids. Those new Spa Luxury sets remind you of Tinkerbell. That's funny. There is Tinkerbell stuff at the tree store also. Tinkerbell and Alice in Wonderland. Well, maybe not Tinkerbell. I know it's Alice in Wonderland. Um, I saw that stuff in there. They have the bath salts and the body scrubs and all kind of stuff. Gloriously said, I ordered some carpet cutting scissors. They are awesome. Carpet cutting scissors. What? I don't think I've ever even heard of that, Gloria. Gloriously. I'll just call you Wanda, because I ain't going to keep saying gloriously. Unless you want me to call you gloriously crafted. Hey, Miss Rose, welcome in. Hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? Auntie's gift baskets and more. Welcome, welcome. All right, that's about as good as it's going to get for right now. I think I put my bow on the wrong side. I did. Or my tail, should I say. All right. So this is what we got. Yes, you can call me Wanda. Great. I only know that because I have lurked on the Book of Faces. I don't comment a lot, but I do pay attention. Well, sometimes when I'm on Facebook, I'll go over there and see what's going on. But um, I get tagged a lot in Facebook things, so for whatever reason, I don't be over there all the time. But as of tomorrow, I'm gonna be over there every day, a couple of times a day, because it's time to get this Christmas campaign up and running. Been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Um, I wanted something that I could cut through layers of fabric because I want multi-layered ribbon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still old school with it, girl. I'll cut them one at a time if I have to. I go through so many pairs of scissors. I caught these on clearance at Walmart a couple of, probably last year or year before last. And they went down to like, I want to say they were 50 cents or a quarter. And there were a 2-pack. So I bought like all of them that I saw. So I've been working with these for quite some time. But I went looking and I couldn't find any more. So I had to dig into my stash and find some. Hey, Miss Dina, welcome in. Alright, let's get this bow up here. I don't know if you guys can even see this. Hey, Miss Vanita, welcome in. Who else is that? Hey, Miss Donna, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, alright, that's as good as it can get. Let's see, let's see. I got Vanita, Miss Brenda. Hey, Dina. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, we got that one on. What y'all doing tonight? Y'all working? Is anybody working on concepts? I guess realistically speaking, since we're in crunch time, I know that some of our heavy hitters are moving on to other holidays. Are you guys where you want to be for your numbers for Christmas? Or are you still working on your Christmas gifts? Miss Wanda's doing gifts. Sally's doing shovels. Okay, okay. Um, Wanda's making some shower caddies. Very nice. Oh no, it's getting so short under there. I'm gonna have to go find me some pink ribbon tomorrow. I think pink is like the only color that I'm completely out of. I don't want to look for pink ribbon. I really don't. Uh, but it looks like we're gonna have to make that sacrifice. So hopefully I can find some discounted ribbon. I heard Michaels has ribbon. I don't know if that sale is still going on. Do you guys know if they're still having the buy two get two free sale at Michaels? That still sounds like full price to me. So I don't know if I want to even deal with that. But as y'all can see, I'm gonna have to get me some ribbon or we're gonna be in trouble. Gloriously says, I didn't start Christmas. I went straight to Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you skipped your holiday. Miss Angela says, I have a big craft fair Saturday. Then it's hit the streets time. I know that's right. I'm sending you positive vibes on your craft fair on Saturday. I know you're sending sellout vibes. What you're going to do also. Hey, Miss Jeanette, welcome in. Hey, Ivor Kisses. How you doing, Michelle? Miss Stina says, was working and posting Christmas, hoping to get this inventory out. Yay, Miss Stina. Very good, very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm not ready to move on to another holiday either. Initially, I was really wanting to just work through some of my totes, just like pull a tote and work it all the way through. And it sounded like an awesome idea in my head, but the logistics of it all did not pan out like that. First of all, I'm slow as a turtle. Second of all, I have stuff scattered between multiple locations, so that also slows me down. So I have five doing to make my gift designing go a little quicker, and that's something I'm gonna definitely be looking into in the future. But I said that to say um, it takes me a little. It's still taking longer than I would like it to, and I know it's not about time, but time is money also. So I definitely have to watch my time and not pick up crafting items. I seem to allow myself to get distracted when it's time for me to actually work and pick up steam and really plow through some gifts. Child, then I be wanting to do all kind of crafty projects and all that. And of course, it'll look awesome on my table, but those crafty type things have to come either before I get to crunch time or after I've completed my gifts for crunch time. So I'm still learning. I told y'all I'm fairly new at this, so I got to figure out what's working best for me. Let's see. Miss Donna says, I'm cooking bacon, eggs, biscuits, gravy for my husband's breakfast. I'm done with Christmas. I have 3 pop-ups this month. Let's go, Miss Donna. That's what I'm talking about. Sounds like 50% off. Yes, Wanda, it does. That's what I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. But I guess 50% off is better than full price. So we shall see. Knowing me, I'll look up on some ribbon tomorrow or next day that I'm out. Auntie says, I just pulled those bears out the other day, and I was planning on doing them like the pink ones, but I'm loving it on top of the box. Both are really cute. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I took that out of the box, and I put stuff in the inside of the box. I don't know if you saw that part of it, but if you give me just a second, I'll flip her around so you can see what all is in there. I just pulled out, like, I think I brought 3 or 4 more of them in here. Um, so we're going to do quite a few of these little marshmallow bear concepts simply because I have the marshmallows. Um, I still haven't been back to Dollar Tree to get any more of the Cocoa Body Wash. But I got to go back and get some of that because I need to, well, I don't have to, but the one I got, somebody stuck their finger in there, and as diligent as I try to be with checking my containers, I did not check that one apparently. So I got to go exchange it. And hopefully I'll be able to find a couple more of the hot cocoa ones because I want those to go with my bears. Because I'm thinking hot cocoa, marshmallows, s'mores, all of that kind of stuff kind of goes together. So that's what I'm using my bears for. Uh, Jeanette says, we got too much snow in St. Louis to hit anybody's streets. Oh no. Alright. Angela says, yes, post, post, post. I had a big sale yesterday, $180 worth. Very nice. That is awesome. Congratulations, Angela. Michelle says, Michael's Ribbons is 65% off online or buy 2 get 3 free. Okay, okay. Thank you, Michelle. I'll check into that. I pray everybody sells out. Yes, Miss Donna, thank you. LBE says, okay, I'm back. I had to battle the cold and the rain to get my roll of cellophane off the front porch since Amazon drivers can't seem to follow instructions. Well, I'm glad you made it back safely. That is craziness. Wanda says they are heavy on sweeping vendors in my area. Let me pull this down. And I'm not feeling like paying over $300 for a pop-up permit to do street sales. What? That is a lot. Wow. Gloria, you're in Atlanta, aren't you? In the Georgia area? LBE says, I got my last holiday market this weekend, and after that, it's on and cracking. All right, LBE. That's probably not the best thing to do, but I think it worked. I'm back. I had a phone call. Hey, Miss Cecilia. Yes, you are in the Atlanta area. Man, that is craziness. We have a lot of sellers in the area. I don't know, anything about their business or anything like that, but um, yeah, all I can say is do what you feel is best for your business. Hey, LBE, I ordered boxes from UPS and they just left them on my porch in the snow. Yeah. For the last 3 years, I've been encountered with the solicitor general and people reporting and videos recording me. Oh, wow. Mm. Cheryl says, I have a vendor event on the 13th, trying to do medium to small concepts. I think that will work best. Yes, Miss Cheryl. You have it, vendor event on the 13th. Okay, okay, okay. Got a little bit of time. Are you ready? You say you're trying to work on small and mediums? LBE says, oh no, Jeanette, right? Hey, T. Royal, welcome in. Thanks for joining. All right. Get this one up there. Uh-oh. I said I was going to flip this one around for somebody. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. And I have a bone to pick with all of you guys who have been watching my lives. Y'all don't let me make it all the way through all of this gift creating I've done. Ain't nobody told me not now time. Yes, Marie, you not gonna put no to and from gift tags on your stuff? Ain't nobody said nothing. And I've just been looking at people's gifts and I'm like, oh, those are so cute. And oh, look at the little tag. And it didn't even dawn on me. Girl, you ain't got no tag on none of your stuff. I know not the price tags. It's all good. I'm still use them, right? I know about the price tag. Now, the price tag I was going to go back and do. But I had no intention of going back and putting, what do you call those things? The to and from gift tags on there. I completely forgot about them things. When I say forgot, I forgot. So I was like, man, crap. So I'm going to take a couple of packs with me to storage. Next time I go over and see if we can't start getting them on there. Or I may just wait and get them, do them when I do the price tags and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to figure out something. But Miss Cheryl says the candle in there is that one of the 25-cent ones from DT. Yes, ma'am. That is the butterfly blossom. So yep, that is, maybe if you guys had some light. I need some light, huh? Let's see if I can find the plug. Hold on. My apologies. Alright. Where's the little power button? Stop beeping that down. I know. Is that it? Yep. Oh man, did I break it? Yeah, I might have tore it up. 25-cent candle, what, where? And the top of this gift right behind that sponge. Oh, I tore up my ring light. Oh no. How in the world did I do that? Why aren't you working? Oh well. I'll figure it out in a minute. Okay. Oh wait, who's on? Who is that? Is that Kay? Oops, somebody just bought some of Poshmark. Yay. We'll get that right out the door. Oh no, she did a short. Okay. Let's see. 25-cent candle, what, where? Hey, I didn't get a notification. What did I miss? My apologies, still classy. My apologies. Nothing. I showed these gifts the other day. I was completing them. I think I was on live, or we were talking about them on live. And that may have been like Friday, I think. Yeah, I think it was Friday. Anyway, here are the completed gifts. So I was just showing you guys what they were looking like. I just added these bows to them. So I'm going to move them off of the table. But these are some marshmallow bears that I got from Walgreens. I left this particular one in the box. I had even thought about putting lights in here with the little, with the little guy. But I decided against it on this particular one. We may revisit the issue a little bit later with some of the other ones. But that's what I got in here. There is the 25-cent candle from the Dollar Tree. This is the Butterfly Blossom. I put one of our tumbler cups in here. I also have the Vanilla Marshmallow Scented Sparkle Bath Box, which is this one. So I got that in the back. The tumbler cup, the candle, a bath bomb, a little sponge, a loofah, and then a little bit of a floral in there. So that's all this one is. And if I do any more with that pink and white, I'll probably have to make sure I get some peach ribbon. But for the time being, it kind of goes. It's fine. Let's see. Cheryl says, I also got the BT body wash in the diamond cup bottles, the cocoa and the other one with the body butter. Yes, yes, yes. I have those also. I got plenty of the plum one, the purple one, in the geometric bottle. But the hot cocoa, I decided not to get. But then once I started thinking about the marshmallow bears and stuff, I was like, okay, I probably should have got some. Just a couple. I did end up picking up one set, but somebody's put their finger in it. So I got to take that back to the store and switch it out. And hopefully when I do, or when I go to switch it out, there'll be more. So I can get a couple more to finish these concepts. Because I probably have another 7 or 8 of these bears. So we're going to run them. Well, actually more than that, because I brought 3 of them in. And I know there are 7 on the shelf. So yeah, we got quite a few. So that's what I'm going to do with him. Hey, Shamika, welcome in, welcome in. That's so cute. Thank you. So this one, I took him out of the box and set him on top. I gave him a candy cane to hold. Also in this one, I have a box of hot cocoa. The whole box of hot cocoa Swiss Miss. I put a hot cocoa mug in here. This was from the s'mores line at Dollar General. I put some fuzzy socks in there, another candy cane. I gave them some Hershey's flavored lip balm, going with the hot cocoa of it all. And there also is a little bag of marshmallows in the back to go in their hot cocoa with their hot cocoa box. So that's what I did with this little guy. So we got a pink one and a blue one. I have yellow, white, and I think I brought another blue one in today. One of them's going to be super simple. What did I do with those things? Oh, they're on the counter. One of them's going to be super simple. I'm literally going to stick a candle on the top of there, and that's going to be it. One of those huge toasted marshmallow candles that came from DG. That's what I'm going to put on top of there, and that's going to be all she wrote for it. So I'm going to go ahead and move these off of the table. Super cute. Thank you. That's so cute. Thank you. Everybody's speaking. Okay. Oh, here. Let me get these off of the table and we'll find something else. I need to finish wrapping these boxes. I'm so over these boxes already, y'all. I can't say I just started, but I did kind of just start. Have you guys wrapped the banker boxes? Because that's what I'm wrapping. But they are turning out so cute. Out here, let me see if I have a bag to put his big old self in before I put my ribbon up. Shamika says, my no by November is over. I did 3 weeks. Somebody point me to the sales. Congratulations, Shamika, on getting 3 weeks in. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so this big frog guy I got from the Walmart today. This one. And look how much he was. So we're gonna drop him in a bag so he can go out with the other big squishies also. I think I have more toothbrushes and toothpaste. But they're back there and I can't get to them. I love him on top. Yeah, I like it on top too. I do. I really do. I was even telling you guys. I think one time I was talking to y'all about them before when I was asking what can I do with them. Hey, Bonnie. Oh heck, something falling. When I was asking what can I do with them, I was like, shoot, I'll just put these little bears and concepts by themselves, and then I'll use the box for something. So I was already thinking that I could use these boxes. I didn't know what I was going to do with them or whatever. But then when I took him out and stuck him up there, I was like, oh yeah, it's over with now. So I'm actually liking him more outside of the box than inside. And I think if I put any more on top of the box, I'm going to have to light the inside of my boxes up. I think that's what that needs. So that's why I bought some more in here. And I bought a load of lanterns inside. I bought string lights for my lanterns, string lights for my marshmallow layers. So that's what's going on. But like I was saying, I was trying to really think of how I could just work through my totes and all that kind of stuff. But right now, I know I have switched my focus to specific types of items I want to get out for Christmas. So I've shifted my focus from just like creating and working with everything to just coming up with concepts for some of the things that I want to get out. So that's like of course, all of my slippers, not all of them, but a good majority of my fuzzy socks. That collection continues to grow. I want to get out a lot of my toys. Um, Anything Christmas related, of course, I want to get out. So I'm working those types of items. So I had to split my time. I've been focusing on really delving into the toys of it all and getting all that stuff together so I can start that particular type of a campaign. I think for the women and men gifts and gift baskets are concerned, I have quite a bit of those to kind of last me through. So I think right now it'd be best for me to just go ahead and work with these toys. Um, I am, however, doing women's gifts, men's gifts, small concepts, all of that kind of stuff. But as far as like baskets and stuff, I have a pretty good amount. Nowhere near where I would want to be, but worst case scenario is, we can sell through what we got. Uh, Eating the snacks at the buffet. What the world? Dang, Shamika, that's awesome, right? 3 weeks. She was thinking about Still Classy. He's so cute. Thank y'all. Jeanette says I ordered some mini marshmallow packs from Oriental Trading Company, but these grandkids and grown people been eating them like snacks at the buffet. Ooh, Jeanette, I have not for to laugh at you. Hey, buddy. Cheryl says I'm LLCing Still Classy on the socks in the cookie box with the clear lids. Yes. Nove says cute. Thank you. Yes, outside the box. Wow, $1. Yeah, I was shocked. He was sitting in the clearance section. And I walked by and I was like, did this thing really say $1? But apparently he was marked down today. It has today's date on it and it says he was $8.44. But he absolutely was not $8 before. I know that. We need that UPC, please and thank you. Here is the UPC. Uh, let's see if it's the same one as this one. 7, 2. Here is the UPC. You'll probably see it better this way than you will on that tag. Because it's not exactly prominent on the tag. Can you see that? Let's see, 191726861270. Still Classy says, Esmarie, was that the regular toys? Was this with the regular toys? Are you asking me, what's this one with the regular toys? He was in the clearance section all by himself. Him and, what else did they have in that clearance section? Oh, all of the, what do you call those things? It's like the bathroom collections. They had like Care Bears, there was Sonic. I can't think of who else it was, but it was like the little cup for the bathroom, the little hand pump, and then it was something else. But it was like 3 or 4 things in a little square box, a little rectangle box. And I want to say they were like $13 originally. They had went down to $7 at my store, and then they were up there on the shelf with him today, down to $3. So if you were watching those little bathroom sets, the little 4-piece bathroom sets, they may be dropping in your area as well because they were on clearance just like he was today. But I didn't pick any of those up. Go get it screenshot, right? Okay, what store was it? This was at Walmart. Yeah, I got him at Walmart today for $1. So I think I'm gonna put him in a bag. Um, I'm not gonna put him in a bag. I gotta go back there and find his toothbrush, toothpaste, and bath sponge. That's what I put, not bath sponge. Yeah, bath sponge. That's what I put with my other bigger squishies. So I'm gonna put that along the back like I did for the other ones, or I might even put them on the front. I don't know, and stick them up there, make a bow, and we'll get him on out the door. Let me get this off this table. I'll have to wait until I can get back there uh, into Toyland to get it. Or or Santa's Workshop, as they've been referring to my house, as I no longer want to be Santa's Workshop. Alright. Hold on one second. Let me get these off the table. And these have been what I've been working on. I want to see how this is looking in the light. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad. It's not that bad. This top looks a mess. Oh, it doesn't show up that bad. Okay. I had to switch my glue. I was using a glue stick, but then I had to start using actual glue. And yeah, it was quite interesting. These are baker boxes. I literally just covered them, and I only covered the sides. I didn't even worry about covering the bottom. I just taped it in real good. This one's not taped because it had glue on it, so I had to wait for my glue to dry. So you'll be seeing these again. And here's another one. This is the Bluey box. Like I say, I just covered the sides of the box. And I left the bottom uncovered. I just taped it down really good, except for right there and right there. Catch those two little ends. That's how I wrap mine. Wild waste paper, right? It's not putting no paper on the bottom. They are not getting that paper. And it was actually really easy to wrap it this way. It's easier for me to wrap this than it is for me to wrap the other way. So. Done. So now all of my edges are covered. I'm going to cover it. Oh, knock y'all down. Nobody says fire. Thank you, thank you. And then we have from Santa. That was pretty good. Let's see how many people are in here. We have 51 people in here. Hey, y'all. I don't know why I thought it would be like 12 people in here. But there's a couple more y'all than I thought would be in here. So, let me just, I guess the cat's out of the bag. This is, something that I'm offering this Christmas. I kind of did a little bit of this last year, but I got such a late start and had so much other stuff going on. It did not work out the way I wanted it to. So, this year, we're doing it again. These boxes are huge. I love them. Yes. We love it at Esperine's house. Thank you, Shamika. Yeah, I don't know. I looked up and I thought for sure it's going to say like 24 people or something. All right, so let me show you what's in the box. These boxes are being sold as is. They're covered. They'll be sold. So they have the option of getting them covered, or they can get one uncovered and do it themselves. Inside the box, which has not been completed yet, we have a few things, as you can see. This was my first box that I wrapped, so there's a little something. All right, so we're just going to start pulling the goodies out of the box. Even though she be kicking us out sometime, and I do, unapologetically and all. Child, I'll be like, bye. All right, so I'm gonna just go through some of the stuff that's in here pretty quickly. It ain't stunned funny. Coloring books, crayons, a little activity for the kid to do. We got her some little glasses she can play with. Here are some of the socks. And I don't remember if these are kid socks or adult socks. I was kind of conceptualizing and just throwing stuff in here so that when I open this box, it'll be a representation of kind of sort of where I'm going with it. So I do have, I brought some more socks in, kid socks. So I'm going to switch, put kid socks in here. So she'll have some socks. Of course, she'll have bubbles. And probably even chalk because I stay in Florida. Um, we're also getting every little kid that gets a gift from me that I can fit one of these in. They're going in until I run out. So she'll get a little star drinking container. She also has a couple of little baby outfits. So this is my Gabby box. So she's got Gabby and Friends. She's got an outfit in here. Um, so that is the shirt and the little sweatpants. So she's got the shirt and the little matching sweatpants. And she also has a unicorn outfit, two-piece outfit as well. In addition to the clothing items, she has bath wash, a loofah, more tub fun in the tub for Gabby. Another little activity for her to do. There is a cakey cat in here. There is a Gabby Dollhouse toy in here. There are Gabby Dollhouse music set. And we gave her a big old bag to put all of her stuff in. So that's the end of the box. We're empty. This one is the first box that I wrapped, so I did not close my sides completely. So this one looks a little bit wonky, so I haven't decided if we're going to keep it like that or not. But so far, these are going to be some of the kid boxes that I do this year. So they're being advertised as Christmas boxes. Oh no. Close you up right now because she's going to be acting a donkey. Let me see what I missed. Line and laughing, Shamika laughing. Ms. Brenda says, beautiful concept. Thank you, OMG. That's neat. Thank you, Sally. So, yeah, that's what I got. So, they'll get some items, all of the stuff. So, like I told you guys, we're getting up off some toys, and I mean that. So, if I have to sell them off a box at a time, that is exactly what I will do. So, we got all of these things in the little box here. And I have a lot of characters. Some will have clothing, some will not have clothing. Some will have toys, some have electronics, it just all depends on what I have for that particular size or what I want to put into that box. Now they can kind of sort of customize or tell me what it is they're looking for, and I may even be able to do a little something like that. But for the most part, they're getting what I got. What else did I have right here? Something else? Did I put everything back? I think I did. Okay. So these are Christmas boxes, aka lots, aka we're gonna put it in a box and sell it. So like I said, these are the Baker boxes that collapse down. So I was able to store quite a few of these as I acquired them. So now that I have them, what I've been doing over the last couple of days is wrapping a couple of them. Some of them are wrapped in Christmas paper. Some of them are wrapped in brown craft paper. The brown craft paper ones, I'll probably be putting stickers and other stuff on there to decorate them. But yeah, we're rolling out a lot of this stuff because I have items that don't necessarily fit a basket. I can't necessarily put everything on a piece of cardboard like a long box, simply because of the type of items, and it's so much of different sized items. So in order for me to move through all of that kind of stuff, I would have had to do like separate concepts for a lot of those things, and it would have taken me a long time. So this is the easiest way. Parents are used to receiving their kids' stuff and then wrapping it, buying their stuff and then wrapping it themselves. So they shouldn't have a problem with this. In the same sense, with it already being wrapped, which is an additional charge, with it already being wrapped, they can literally gift this way. It's also a draw for grandparents and people that stay in other places, because this can be shipped, whereas some of the other things it's going to be a little bit harder to ship. We're only going to open or have the window for shipping open for a very short period of time because I know how the post office gets this time of year, and I would hate for somebody's stuff to get delayed, but you know, that's really out of my control. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing. So we have Bluey, Sonic, Minecraft, um, Pokemon, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, um, Gabby. I think I have two Gabbies. I have at least four Minnie Mouses. Um, Mickey Mouse, I already said that. And what else do I have? So those are characters. Oh, we also have Barbie. I haven't even really still opened my Barbie stuff. I gotta get into that Barbie stash. But there's definitely Barbie, LOL, Paw Patrol, Ninja Turtles. So pretty much anything that I have a character of, I can make a character box because I have at least 7 to 10 items of any character, enough so that I don't have an issue charging them for these boxes. So that's what we got going on over here. Uh, as is Toy Box. Super nice. Yes, ma'am. One and done. Get the box. You ain't got to do all of the things. Just buy the box. That's it. Um, that's neat, Esmery. Thank you, Sally. Great idea. Love it. So what's the cost? After LSC, I have a lot of toys. Straight. Dumping style. Yep. Yep, yep. That's exactly right, Vonnie. Those are nice boxes. Thank you. All top sellers, yes. Could also make some boxes, put some extra things we have to get rid of them. Laugh not loud. My daughter will love that. Yes. So yeah, we do have, I do have adult Christmas boxes because that's what I just been calling them, a Christmas box or Christmas in a box, Christmas boxes, that kind of thing I've been toying with. I have until 6 a.m. to figure out exactly what I'm going to call it because my um, all my social media posts go live tomorrow at 8. So I got to come up and figure it out by 6 so I can make sure my live things go off the way they should be. So, hey, Miss Nene, welcome in. So, yeah, prices. Um, So basically, we can do it where it is basically a mixed box, and that box is still probably going to have character items in it as well because there's really no getting around it with the inventory that I have. So my mixed boxes are going to have characters in them also, but there'll be more of mixed boxes. Um, these boxes, depending on what you're putting in there and what kind of money you're putting in or what kind of money you've invested in the items that you're putting in, they can go for a wide variety of prices, a wide range of prices. A couple of them I've priced out. I'll probably be doing at like 50 bucks. Of course, there are going to be others that are going to be a lot more expensive than that. Like the Sonic stuff, I don't have any Sonic fillers that aren't big money. I don't have any Minecraft fillers that aren't big money. So I'm trying to hold out as I continue going through my storage, my inventory of toys and stuff, to see what I can put in there that's going to balance that out. But I don't want to get into another situation like I had last year with those bundles, with all of those name brand toys in the bundle, which caused the price to be higher than the people wanted to pay here. So that's something I'm trying to concentrate on as well. So we got boxes priced from $50 and up. The more they customize them, the more they want stuff in them, which there's going to be a very short period of time that they'll be able to customize anything because they've known that Christmas was coming all year, just like all the rest of us. So I'm going to put it out there and tell them that they need to go ahead and get started if they want these types of things for me. Like I say, I already have a lot of them made up. I'm just kind of behind on the wrapping of the boxes, but I'm not wrapping all of the boxes. The people who don't want their boxes wrapped, who are not going to pay for wrap boxes, they're getting a regular cardboard, like medium-sized box from Walmart. That's what you get with their stuff in there. And they can do what they want to. They can take it all out and wrap it up individually. That's on them. But this here is going to cost you. So I had to do some because I had to show the boxes completed. So I did have to go ahead and do some of them. But the rest of the stuff is just stacked up in medium-sized boxes. And I mean, they're stacked with the characters and the prices on them. And that's how we're going to roll through them. So, um, where can we see them? Where can you see the rest of the boxes? They haven't been put up yet. I haven't put them anywhere. They're in a spare bedroom lined on the wall all the way up to the ceiling. Could also say toys for one child or split it up. Very good. Yep, it could be a family box. Um, if you need multiple age groups in there, then we can, um, I'll think to see if I can't put something like that together to where there's multiple toys in there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure some people are going to want that versus like clothing items or whatever like that. But some people want all Gabby, all Mickey Mouse, all whatever, whatever. So we got that. Of course, y'all know I still have bundles available, toy towers, as I named them when I listed them on the Book of Faces. So we have toy towers for all of those characters. Well, not all of them, but several of those characters as well. So the ones that have not sold up to this point, we are going to roll those right on back out this year. Same price, same pictures, same all of the things. I'm actually going to take the pictures and put them over into my pamphlet that I put all the other pictures for Christmas in. So that's what I got going on. Yes, Angela, they're going on Facebook. They are going on Facebook. Great idea, love it. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so this is what I've been working on. That's kind of why I said I wasn't gonna be in the Dollar Tree much anymore, because everybody else is in the Dollar Tree. So we're gonna, rely on them to get you some good screenshots and all of that other stuff. Under S. Marie, under what? Oh, under S. Marie. Um, I will share them, but it's gonna be on my page, which is Hall About Gifts, which is an HALL about gifts on Facebook. So it's a public page that I need to actually make a group for. That was one of the things on my list to do this weekend as well. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So this is what I've been working on, y'all. That's why I was like, no, we ain't gonna keep running into the Dollar Tree, especially after Christy posted. I was like, oh no, not Christy Connection is finally getting in on it. So um, I actually talked to one of my stores today. I called up there and asked them if they had that cocoa body wash, and the lady, the manager, actually uh, recognized me because I had called up there before about an order that I placed. So she recognized me on the phone and she was just like, girl, you better get in here. These people been in this store for the last couple of days. They're finding all kind of stuff for a quarter. I was like, yes. And she was like, so have you been in? No, I said, yeah, I know. And she was like, oh, have you been here already? I said, no, I haven't been there, but I know the word has spread. And she was like, oh, that's what's going on. Because I'm like, where did all these people come from? She said she hadn't seen that many people in her stores, in and out of her stores like that since the prices went up. She said it's been real dead in there. But now, all of a sudden, there's an influx of people. I was like, yeah, they're looking for the stuff, the $25, 25-cent stuff. Thank you, Miss Angela. Hey, Mama She. Right. That's what I was like, see this dog on Christy. That's why I was like, I told y'all she be holding that. She have the information. She just don't be posting it till she get ready. Till her and her people get through getting what they gonna get. And then she'll tell y'all about it. That's why I was like, y'all better find y'all somebody else to listen to. In addition to Christy, I absolutely love the way she does her visuals and stuff like that. Because that is helpful for me to have them all in one place. I don't need to be watching a video and taking a gazillion screenshots and all that. Anybody had time for that? Put me on the page. Let me get 3, 4, 5 screenshots at a time, and I can just run through it. And by that time, by the time I do that, I've memorized them all, pretty much. But if I'm sitting there screenshotting each page as she goes through, it will be there all day, and I ain't gonna remember none of that stuff when I get to the store. However, if it's in one format, I can literally memorize 50 to 100 items on her screen post, on her website page like that. I can memorize them hands down. But if I watch the videos, I got a screenshot, go back. It'd be a whole situation. So I was just like, nah. But I love that she does that part of it. But yeah. And her whole time of the 7 pages, I was like, girl, where you got that from? Because I saw the memo and it doesn't actually show you like page 7 of 7 at the bottom. It don't show you that. So when she said that, I was like, Krista, girl. And they had nerve to throw that little blurb in there. If you guys want to send me screenshots, feel free. Let's all crowd share and find all the goods. And I'm like, girl, you done already been over here, Kristen. One of her mods is over here, be over here a lot. So yeah, there's that. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and lock this channel down because I'm about sick of them. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Therefore, thus should I say, it's the reason we now have a membership. Not the reason, but one of the reasons. One of the reasons why I had to go ahead and get it done. I talked about it one time earlier, about 2 weeks ago, and since then, several other memberships have popped up. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and do what I need to do so we can go and get this together because it's a lot going on out here. Michelle says the Dollar Tree workers don't even know all the 25 cents because they didn't know the candles I found at 25 cents. Yeah, they don't know. The workers definitely don't know. They got the stores received a memo about it, and whether the managers pass that information on to the workers to start pulling the items or not, that's something totally different. But they got word. I want to say as of, because I've been shopping at. I started shopping at what was that last Tuesday, I think. Yeah, because I went out penny shopping and I couldn't find whatever. What was I looking for? Marshmallows, maybe. And I couldn't find that. So I was like bumping. I started going to the Dollar Trees and started shopping that stuff. And that was Tuesday, like Tuesday morning. So let me get this off of here. So yeah, we got all those lined up in there at the table. I mean at the Christmas tree. I had to go and find some more stuff. But yeah, I was like, they playing. A little water bottle. So here's another grouping. These are 4Ts. So we got the Mickey sweatshirt and pants. There are also a little button down, some little slacks or khakis. And we got a couple of pair of PJs, more PJs. He's got a bag and a water bottle. Well, like I say, these don't have any of the goods to them. This is just me clearing out like 3 closets of stuff. So I had to go through all of the clothing, gather all of the clothing, should I say. Once I got it all gathered, then I had to separate it all by sizes and all of the things. And then go back and try to group them. So that's what's this? Bedside table miscellaneous. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Banker boxes, but these stack and they also collapse, which is amazing. I would love to have been able to get some of the Hobby Lobby boxes that collapse, but I know they're not this size. So, I should be able to do this with this box closed. Let's try it. Alright. And this is another bluey. Alright, so I got my bluey paper all rolled out. I went through and pre-cut all of my paper. Which one do I want? This one or this one? I think I'll do this one. I pre-cut all of my paper, so now all I have to do is just go back and roll. Stick and roll. Like I said, I was using a glue stick And that was really working out well for me. I tried this Aleene's glue stuff, tacky glue, and it's not as smooth as I want it to be, but I'm still going to have to use it because I know I don't have much left on this little glue roll. Um, but this is the DIY craft stick, industrial craft stick. I got this from the Dollar Tree also. I'm trying to see how much glue I had on here. I think I'm at the end. Yep, we're pretty much at the end. Might leave this little bit for my top. So, first things first, I have to make sure I get my sides, get it lined up correctly so my box fits in here correctly. Alright, so now I will tell you, if you have a if you use fresh crisp boxes, that will probably do you a little bit better, but these work just fine. And the other thing about boxes is you can actually spray paint them. Now, I haven't tried spray painting these boxes, but I have spray painted boxes in the past. So let's see, it's exactly 11:30. Let's see how long it takes me to wrap this box. Keep in mind my stuff's already cut out, so that's an issue in and of itself. Line it up with my little lines. Spin it around a little bit so I can press on the inside. Let's see, we have 41 people in and 58 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Wait, one phone says, oh no, 53, and the other one says 52. Then one says I have, oh no, they both say 38. All right. Now, I will tell you one thing. You probably don't want to use, what did you call it, hot glue? That hot glue is a mess. And it leaves ripples all in your stuff. At least with this type of glue, you can kind of smush it down so that it does not leave big ripples in your paper. But that hot glue is definitely going to leave ripples. And I think, like I said, this is going to be my last box for today. For my last Christmas theme box. I'm going to do some brown paper boxes. Hey, Miss Sandra Lightner, welcome in. Sorry I got glue all in your face. Over here working it out. How you doing, Miss Sandra? Put my glue on, and then I roll it. And that's it. I'm good. How are you tonight? I am doing well. I am doing well. I am busy, busy, busy. Not really. I'm over here wrapping a box, Miss Sandra. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Wrapping a box and trying to do keep myself from doing other stuff that I should actually be doing right now. That's it. Hope you've had an awesome day. Alright. Paper. I found the candles online, but shipping was $24. Hey, Miss Deborah. Shamika, if you're talking about at Dollar Tree, you can have them ship them to the store. Usually, you can have Dollar Tree ship their items to the store to avoid the shipping price. So see if shipping to the store is an option. Now, I will tell you, when you have your stuff shipped to the stores are sometimes going to open your stuff and put it out there on the shelves. When I first started ordering from Dollar Tree, they lost an order of mine, and I have yet to get my money, and it's been years. But, like I say, if you are shopping on the Dollar Tree website, they used to allow you to ship it to the store, and then you didn't have to pay shipping. They just send it on the truck. The next truck sent it to that store. So see if that's an option. And you may be able to avoid shipping that way. They can't ship them. Crap. Aw. Hey. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Good you're still on. Thought I missed it. I'll have to catch the replay to catch up. Yes, ma'am. I am wrapping a box. And then I am getting off of here. I gotta go back in here and finish sorting stuff. I made it to Pokemon Squishmallow. No, Pokemon, Minecraft, and Sonic. I have to do the three of those together because for whatever reason, apparently I was having a mental block. So every time I saw like Minecraft, I threw it in a box with Pokemon and Sonic stuff. So, yeah, I gotta get in there and open all of those up so that I can figure out what's what with them and get them going. Because I was like, I know I got more Sonic stuff. I know I got more Minecraft stuff. And every time I looked in the box, it would be somebody else, the other character that it wasn't supposed to be. So I finally opened all three of them up. And I was like, man, it's no wonder I can't find my stuff. Because they're all mixed up. So found some goodies at DC today. Really? What'd you find? Folded this before I started. Let's see if we can get us a nice little fold on here without tearing this up since I cut it all jaggedy and raggedy. My other bluey box looks so good, and then here comes this one. Yeah, that's a mess right there. Oh, that look a mess. But it's gonna be okay. It ain't coming up, I know that. I'm gonna leave it just like this here. Oh, and I gotta get me some more glue, y'all. This ain't gonna do it. This is part of the reason why I'm over it right now. This doggone glue. I'm gonna have to put some kind of little tape or something on him. I don't know. He's looking a little messy. This little edge, but they'll be alright. The kids ain't gonna care. For sure. Doggone it. Let's see. Love that paper. Thank you, ma'am. I don't even know where I got this paper from. If y'all know where I got this paper from, somebody please tell me. I don't think it is the... I don't think I got it from Dollar Tree. I need to know where I got this from because I need to get some more. I think Bluey is by far the character I have the most of. And I'm pretty sure anybody that wants a box, a Bluey box, is going to want it wrapped. So, Miss Rhonda says she found the silicone molds hubby had to school me on what I can use them for. Some highlighter pens, some more paper, all paper sheets, some nail polish, and little girl headbands. I did a short. Oh, very nice. I have to go watch. So myself, are you funny? Yeah, I gotta go look. But yeah, I gotta get something else going on because I need to find some more of this paper. Alright. And everything always takes so much longer online. Well, we're what, 10 minutes in on the folder? I started at 11:30 exactly. So, Bonnie says, I was eyeballing that paper. That blueprint is fire, right? I don't know where he came from, though. Now, I remember I got paper from Dollar General. And I'm trying to think. I know I got the bow paper. I think I got Elf. And somebody else. It may have been Bluey. When it was $1, y'all remember when that paper was $1? That may have been when I got it. And I done took the doggone thing off and threw it in the trash. I don't know where I got it from or when. It's really eye-catching. Thank you. Alright, let's get y'all down. Oh, y'all can't see nothing, huh? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work upside down, y'all. I ain't good now. Some in the corners. Press my corner in. Start my triangle. And pull it up under my other corner. This glue. See my little glue stick. It was just zipping along with my glue stick. This freaking glue in this bottle is ridiculous. Oh, my little tape gonna be to came up. I mean, my paper gonna be to came up by the time I get this glue out this bottle. Tell you what, you gonna stay, and you gonna hold, and you gonna do right in front of all these people. Why are you doing this? Hey, Miss Sophia. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining. What are you doing? I'm wrapping a box with some bluey Christmas paper. I'm going to use these in my kid Christmas items, kid Christmas concepts. I'm going to use these wrapped boxes to make children's Christmas gifts. If I say it enough, I get it right eventually. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right now, just wrapping some boxes, Sophia. Or should I say this was the last box I was supposed to be wrapping. So, we're going to wrap the top, and I'm going to set this to dry. And alright. So, I think everybody's got enough glue to hold them down. I'm going to flip this box over and work on the top. And that's going to help. This freaking glue. That's going to give time for this bottom to stick a little bit more. Wrapping boxes. Oh, right. Yes, ma'am. I am wrapping boxes. And trying to talk at the same time. Alright, so I'm just using the pressure from my hands to go around the base so I can get that. My sides are pretty much dried the way I want them to, or as much as they're going to dry right now. After the bottom dries some more, I'll put a little piece of tape around the whole perimeter. That's going to hold everybody into place. So the only other thing to do now is to catch this top, get all of this down, and that'll be it. So what I'm going to do first, to make this easier on myself, I'm going to go through and I'm going to wrap all of my sides in. Then I'm going to glue them all at the same time. And then I'm going to tape them, stick them all at the same time. And then I'm going to tape them to hold them. So, that's the plan. Ms. Rhonda says, question, you mentioned the toy boxes. Are you just putting gifts in the box and selling them for a certain price, like they do grab bags? Yes, ma'am. Pretty much. That was definitely a more concise way of explaining it than I did, but yes, ma'am. We're putting toys in a box and selling them to the people that want to buy them. That's exactly it, Miss Rhonda. This glue. Alright, so we're going to get this side done, and hopefully, let's see how fast we can get this other side, get all four sides. Because I was moving like a turtle and being a perfectionist on something that is not all that serious. We got the biggest part of it done, and that was the side. I wanted to make sure those were correct. But now, since we got those sides on there, we're squirting some of this glue down, because this is all going inside the box. So, there's that. Glue that one down. And I told my tape my paper. Oh no. Alright. So that went a lot quicker. going to put a little bit of tape in here to hold this down while it dries. Not much, just a little bit on some of my key areas that's going to hold it down. That's not good. Yep, I messed that tape up. So there you have it. There's another one. So we're at 11:48. So we've been 18 minutes in on wrapping this one box. Let me get my top and get the top of it wrapped, and we'll be done. Yes, Miss Rhonda, and Miss Rhonda, I was just going to ask, where's your tape? It's on there. I put a little bit on there, not too much. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back through and finish up the tape situation. Some of these boxes have seen better days. But yes, Miss Rhonda, I showed some of these at before I started wrapping this one. This kind of what I was doing with them, the items that are inside and that kind of thing. So I invite you to go back and watch the replay on that, so you can see what all we got going on. Just going through and trying to reinforce these corners on here. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but I started to punch out or either cut out the holes for you to be able to use the handles on the baker boxes, the little grips on the sides. But I didn't want them pressing into my box and seeing what's inside of my gift. The little kid, I figure if there's a little hole for them to peep into, they peep into it. So like these holes, you know, it flips up so you can get inside the box. I'm going to tape those all the way down, because I felt like if I left that open and cut it out so there'd be a handle here, that the kid's going to poke in there and start looking. So I'm going to just tape the whole thing up, and they're going to have to grab them by the bottom and not try to hook their hands into the sides. Hey, often occasions. I just jumped back on before I go to bed. So you still doing your thing? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Ms. Ron, they ain't they gonna put their fingers in there. I know they are. I know it. That's what the children do. Absolutely what they do. Might need another top. Look like you've seen better days, but where did my paper go? Hey Tasha, welcome in. Hmm. Thought they would cut a little smoother than that. Alright. Take this. I'm gonna go here. Here. Alright. Well, these scissors too new. I'm supposed to be able to just glide through there and cut it one time. But that didn't happen for whatever reason. So, alright. Enough on that side, enough on that side, enough on that side. Alright. Fix my tear before I got to throw it to a blue whole face. Let's see if I can get some glue on here. I'm gonna use my glue stick this time because, like I say, I don't want to use that glue on my surface, on my lid, because I tried that before and it bubbled it up. The only thing is this lid here isn't exactly, it's got a little bit of a concave to it, and I don't know how that's going to do with this glue stick. But we got it on there. And now let's flip her over, line her up, press down. All right. Hey there, Maria. Welcome in. How are you? All right. It's a little bit more glue, and we should be done. Glue stick for the win. Coming to the end. Let's see. I'm in the bushes at work still. Are you still at work? Goodness. Thank you for joining. Michelle says, as Maria, I want to join your membership, but I want to know what each tier gets so I can decide which tier to go with. The first tier will include lives and things like that. Michelle, you would ask me that, especially since I just put that up the other day and I don't even remember what I put. I know one of them was to somebody will get UPCs or the yeah, the UPCs for the products and items that I found in the store, as well as tutorials on, how to clear shop and that kind of thing. One of the levels is where you'll be able to actually, I'll be able to go out and shop for you. So if you're somebody that needs inventory, then that may be the level for you. I want to say that's the third level. Um, but we'll all have live chats, live videos, live shorts, or members only shorts, members only chats and videos. Um, you'll be able to shop my stash in one of the, I think that's the second tier. You'll be able to shop my stash. And then the third tier, I will go shopping for you and send you the stuff that you need. In addition to all of the other stuff that I said. So, great question, Michelle. Except I don't exactly remember what I put on there. But that should be pretty much what I got on there, if I remember correctly. It said my thing had been approved, and I just clicked launch now or something like that. I didn't even go back and look at it because I didn't think that I was even going to go live tonight. But I figured I better show y'all these boxes because that's definitely something that we're getting into for the lives and the boxes. And I know some of you were asking, had sent me messages about visuals for the Dollar Tree stuff. I just kind of thought you guys were over that, but maybe I was just over that because I've been shopping it since Tuesday. But seeing as that's what you guys are interested in, then we'll definitely include some of that. So I have like 3 or 4 videos I've already done on that Dollar Tree stuff. So I'll get some of that uploaded to my channel membership as well. But yeah, so we're going to be shopping. I can't necessarily show you all that much about basket making because I'm still fairly new to it myself. But I can most definitely teach you how to shop. Show you what I'm picking up and some of the things that I haven't been able to show you guys because of the size crowds that we've had with the shopping. So if I have a smaller, more intimate group, then I will be able to show you guys some of the stuff that may help you be an expert level clearance shopper. I'm here for another 2 hour and 2 minutes. All right, Maria. My sister and I pre-wrapped Christmas boxes and people bought them. What? I advertised wrapping last year. I was like, I'll wrap your stuff because remember I got sick, so I wasn't able to go out. So I was like, shoot, I'll wrap your boxes. I'll make custom baskets. I'll make bows if you want me to. Like, whatever you want me to do, I can do it. I was trying to drum up some business, child. I was trying to come up with some money for the end of the quarter. The final push of the 24. I do have an order to make some bows. I need to make 25 bows for somebody. So I'll probably sit down one day this week, an hour or 2 and make those. That's not take me long. Hey, Veggie Woman, welcome in. Night Owls. Hey, Bonnie. Yes, goodness, when I was trying to get it, child. I was trying to get it. Always trying to get it. Like I say, if it's something to do with making money, you best believe I've probably researched it or something, because like I told you guys, I have a husband to retire in the next couple of years. Miss Rhonda says, oh, as you said, that there are two types of folding glasses. Folding glasses. There is the one with the pouch and then the one in the plastic bag. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Those folding glasses are weird to me. I remember them from back in the day. Y'all, this glue is driving me insane. Oh my word. The DT glasses, yes. Hey, Miss Nicole, welcome in. I'm over here taking a page out of your book, Nicole. I was watching earlier when you said you were over there being crafty. I ended up leaving. I didn't see all of the live. But I was like, I wonder why I do that. And I think I figured it out. It's a way for me to procrastinate and not do what I know I'm supposed to be doing. It's like I wait until I have 198 things to do lined up on my table, and then I'm like, oh, here, let's craft, let's create so and so. Girl, you is not supposed to be doing that. Your behind's supposed to be working, creating gifts. I'd be like, dang. And it never fails. So now that I have realized that about myself, I have got to change that. But this is kind of a crafty project, but this is something that's part of a larger, oh shoot, part of a larger situation we got going on. So, yes, the 2-pack journals are 25 cents. Very nice. That was me tonight. Too. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I said it. Because when you were doing it, I was like, I wasn't even thinking about it because I was working. I had my head down. I was working. And then you talking about, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what I'm doing. And I was like, you know what? She may be on to something. And the longer I sat there and watched, I'd be like, I'm darn. I do the same thing. Knowing I had something else on my agenda to be doing, but my behind up here creating whole heart boxes and that's so weird. Rhonda says that's me watching your TV instead of making watching your live instead of making gifts. But I'm tired. I'm going to bed and start early tomorrow. All right, Miss Rhonda. I hear you. I hear you. I will be up early as well and getting started. Don't let me beat you to it, Miss Rhonda. I'll be up here. I'll come back up here. It'll be like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to see where you at then. Miss Rhonda, you got anything did over there? Go in there, take me a little cat nap. Yep, because it is 12 o'clock. So it is time for our nightly soursop, hot soursop tea with some key lime. Oh no, girl, I'll be asleep. Oh no. We finna take this little 4, 5 hour nap and we gonna get back at it. We got money to make, Miss Rhonda. What you doing? I'm just playing. I'm so just teasing. Please make sure you guys get your rest. Take care of your bodies. Take your medications. Do all of the things that you need. Deep breathing exercises. Diaphragmatic breathing from your core. Grounding. I know it is cold outside, but it is important to absorb the sun, absorb the energy from the earth. So make sure you get your grounding in. So do all of the things to keep yourself safe. Don't stress. Stress lowers your body's ability to fight off disease and sickness. It's so yeah, all of the things. Take the time that you need. Get your proper rest. Make sure you get your water intake. All of the things. And this little bit of tape is just gonna hold it enough for this tape. For this glue to dry. And that's it. I want to make sure I didn't have anything wet on my corners because I need to make sure I put this box on top, this lid on top of the box so that I can make sure it hardens correctly. I don't want it to, this a mess. Doggone it. To dry warps out of this, what I was about to say. Yeah, that's a mess. Let's just take this. I have a grounding mat I got from the bin store. Very nice. Miss Devine says she's up. I'm at work, so I'm up all night. Ooh, wait. Miss Nene says she's been in the dungeon all day. It's sleep time now. Great night, Miss Nene. Thank you for coming by. Have you some good rest. Sleep, who needs it? We all need it, Michelle. You need it as well. Hey, Tashay. You have to touch the actual ground, not a mat. Tashay, what you talking about? Oh, the grounding mat vid you woman got? Yeah. Well, I say, like, I look at it like this, Tashay. Because that was one of the bigger things that we had issue with when I guess people were looking at alkaline and changing their lifestyle and changing their diet and all that kind of stuff. There's a best practice, there's a good practice, and then there's the regular practice. So if grounding on a grounding mat is better than or is more advanced than what was being done previously, which would be no grounding, then I'm absolutely in favor of grounding on a grounding mat. Um, is it going to get you the best results? Maybe, maybe not. Everybody has their opinions on that. But I look at it in the tiered aspect of it all. Because, people will say, well, so-and-so isn't good for you. That's not a good food for you to be eating, da-da-da-da. Well, that food is probably better than, potato chips and are ultra processed and all of the other things. So, you know, I say pick your battles. And if nothing else, practicing, doing things that are better will get you in a good practice for doing them in a method that's going to allow you to level up in whatever journey you're in. So we all have our reasons for this, that, or the other. But an attempt to better ourselves or better our health is always a good thing in my eyes. Divine says, Betty Woman says, a true night owl. Yes, goodness, that working all night situation. Rhonda, don't be laughing at Michelle talking about who needs sleep. Often occasion says that box turned out nice. Everything you said is so true. About to get some rest and catch you later, hon. Thank you, Often Occasions. You have a great night. Reggie says, in the winter, I'm not, right? Not touching the ground. I know that's right. I get it. Oh, darn it. I scrolled off. Hold on. Message me about the soursop stuff. Sounds good. Okay, Miss Rhonda. Tasha says, I understand. Shirley Ross, hey, how are you? So yeah, not to, I can't say not to be a Debbie Downer or whatever, but we have to pick our battles because, when I'm talking to people about making lifestyle changes and all of that kind of stuff, yes, a salad is better than, potato chips. Is it going to get you the same results when you're detoxing as, say, a complete raw diet? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? So some is better than none. So I like to make sure we're encouraging people to do what they can. If nothing else, it'll be a starting place for you to level up your journey, your health journey. Maria says, I started taking saffron this week. It's supposed to be really good. Okay, Maria. Michelle says, we sleep for Father's Day until September. That's it. You know what? Sedona says, hey, Mrs. Ross. Yes. Hi, Mrs. Shirley Ross. How are you? The repping looks professional. Thank you, Nicole. Ms. Rhonda says, we have been reading labels for years. Don't get any nitrates, GMOs, and bioengineers as much as possible, and we cut out the chips. And we cut out chips. Good job, Ms. Rhonda. Michelle says, Maria, how's that working for you? I need to take something. I only sleep 4 hours a day. What? Girl. I do that every now and then, Michelle. But then other times I catch up. Like this past week, I think I've caught up. One night I slept, one day I slept like 15, 16 hours. It was freaking ridiculous, but apparently that's what I needed. Um, but yeah, there's some things that you could do for to help uh, you sleep better naturally. I don't know about saffron, but there are definitely de-stressing teas and things like that that would help. Um, tart cherry juice is definitely something that will help you sleep. Blue box is perfect. Thank you. I took a nap. It's raining in Georgia. It's raining here as well. Miss Rhonda says chamomile. Yes, chamomile is amazing. Blue vervain is a good one. Hmm. Well, that's pretty much for mood, but it'll help. The more I sleep, the more sleep I get, I feel terrible. No, Divine. No, no, no. We need that time for our bodies to reset. Yes, yes, yes. If nothing else, it needs time to rest. This one, I think I did him backwards. At least I got my paper up the way I needed to have it. Because one time I was scared I was going to have my paper backwards. But they're okay. They're fine. I think we're good to go. We're in Georgia. I'm here too. Devon says if I sleep more than 5 hours, I have no energy. Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard that before. Um, Not to be in your business, but have you had your levels checked? Say your estrogen, all that kind of stuff. I know some ladies who are having um, life changes, their estrogen and all that stuff gets out of whack, and that will help us have a lot of sleepless nights, not to mention the flashes and all those other things. So maybe get your levels checked to see if that's something that may need a little boost. And then you can figure out which way you want to boost it, whether it's naturally or holistically, or if you want to follow the advice of your medical physician. I will definitely say follow the advice of your medical physician all the time. She says, no, but that can be so. But I have never been a long sleeper. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. I get it. I get it. And I found that there are a lot of things that contribute to the sleeping aspect. For instance, my husband sleeps very well with a television on. Um, Really, really well. I, on the other hand, will wake up if I hear a TV on or see the light of a TV. I don't sleep as soundly or get in as deep of a sleep. Um, Also, of course, the temperature in the room. I have noticed difference in sleep depending on the type of sheets I lay on. I had this polyester blend something something. That was not a good one. However, on an all cotton, 100% cotton set of sheets, slept like a baby. And I wanted to think that it wasn't going to make that big of a difference, but it actually did for me. So there are a lot of different things that can be contributing to that. Um, but yeah, what time you eat uh, plays a big part in how well you eat, you sleep, because you need like what 3 or 4 hours for your body to digest your food before it's off the clock. So like for the first 3 or 4 hours after you eat, your body's working. It's spending most of its energy in trying to digest the food. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Typo since I was young. Veggie Woman to put all of the things in there. Tart cherry juice, blue vervain, chamomile, lemon balm, L-theanine. Yes, that's a good one. 5-HTP, L-glycine, melatonin, magnesium, oil spray. Yes, on the feet. Iron levels and liver detox. Definitely the liver detox. And the iron levels. Anemia. Yeah, for real. Michelle says, that's me, Nicole. Thank you, Veggie Woman. I appreciate you. Listing them all out. I've been like that since I was young. The doctor said we only need 5 hours. Girl, Miss Rhonda says, my husband too. And I'm like, yes, Marie, right. I can't do it. That TV, I'd be like, ooh. Um, Miss Nicole says, I know I also drink 6 cups of coffee a day. All right, Nicole. Well, there it is. I hate to be the one to tell you, but there right there, that's a lot. That's it. I would definitely think that is contributing to your lack of sleep or you not being able to sleep a lot. 6 cups of coffee, that's quite a bit of caffeine, Ladybug. Quite a bit, quite a bit. And it may not, it'll help you stay up when you want it to stay up, but it's still kind of lingering around when you're trying to rest. So you're not able to get into as deep of a rest or deep of a sleep as you would if you had reduced your coffee intake. Is what I've been told. That's what I've read and I've researched. I don't know your body, so take that with a grain of salt. And I mean it with love. I really do. Veggie Woman is in North Georgia. Miss Rhonda says, I would love to get a Vito 1 plant. I have one in Florida. Maria says, I'm Ivory. I take it because it lowers my blood sugar, supports my eye health, helps with my memory and cognitive issues, and my energy levels because now I'm working all day from 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. Great day, Maria. So Saffron is doing all that for you? Okay, okay. Thanks for sharing. Miss Rhonda talking about no bueno. I use a weighted blanket and it works amazingly. Ah, very good. Okay. I never understood that weighted blanket thing. I never did, but I didn't think it would help you actually sleep. I thought it was more for like, I can't even think of what it's called. Uh, Iris says, I only sleep with the TV on. I have racing mind syndrome. A faint smelling candle helps me sleep. Okay. Racing mind syndrome. Never heard of it. Thanks for sharing. Betty says, I will state the blue light and eating 3 or 4 hours prior to sleep. Caffeine after 3, not good. Menopause, get caffeine by 12 p.m. All right, Veggie Woman laying it out. Oh, Rhonda, I just, for this week, and I work from home, EAP ends. Oh, back to 8-hour shifts. Okay. Well, cool. As long as it's not long term. That's awesome. That's a lot. That's a lot. But you have a plan there, so I'm gonna let you do your oh y'all journey to a journey through time just posted. See what kind of excuse me what kind of magic she's created over there. Let me see what her title says. DIY fake bake Valentine's Day cake gift box. 3 layers must see. Looks real, but it's a gift box. Oh my word. Child. Wendy the Wizard is who calls her that? Chosen. Chosen calls her Wendy the Wizard. Y'all gotta go over there and check out and see what Wendy did, cause good goodness. Weighted blankets and weighted eye masks, eucalyptus and spearmint, Bath and Body Works oil. What? I love Wendy, right? So creative. Y'all creative people. Oh, oh. I be wanting to just shake y'all sometime. I be like, where you get that from? How you learn how to do that? I have issues with creativity sometimes. So sometimes it looks like it just comes so easy to some people. I'll be like, what? Why didn't I think of that? Ah, try white noise of a box fan. It's awesome. Yeah. I had a very unpleasant experience at my former job with white noise. For whatever reason, they came in while we were on, actually, I was on a trip, and they installed white noise machines. And I got to work that day, and I was like, something's off, something's different. And I sat there, and I usually used to go in at like 7, between 7 and 7:30. So I was there quite some time before the crowd gets there. But I knew something was off, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And probably about 8:30 or so, I was starting to get a headache, and I was super tense, very stressed. It was just like a lot going on. And I was just like, what is going on with me? Like I could feel it. It was like building up inside of me. And I went to, um, oh, I had a meeting, and I asked, we were supervisors, managers meeting, and I asked them what, had they changed something in the building since I had been there. And they were like, no, everything's fine, this, that, and other. And I'm like, no, something's different. I don't know what, but something's different. Is there like a, because we used to have these scent diffuser thingies around in our building. And I was like, did y'all change the scent of that? And they're like, no, no, everything's fine. And then I saw a maintenance guy walking down the hall, and he told me that he was going to check the vents and going to check the sound or something, something. Anyway, he ended up telling me that they had installed noise machines in our offices. And I was like, for what? And he was like, well, some people, they're saying that it helps some people work. And I'm like, no. So I left. I came back, and immediately I started feeling it again. And I was like, okay, it's that. So I went and told him, I said, y'all got to turn that off. I don't know what possessed y'all to put that on in my office, but that got to go off. I cannot do this. So, needless to say, it wasn't something that they can just turn off in one or two offices. They had to do the whole wing. So everybody in the accounting division had no sound machines, which was fine because we always had printers and scanners and all kind of things going on. So we didn't need the sound stuff. But yeah, and then come to find out, they had received so many complaints that day about that sound machine that they never turned it back on. So it was kind of crazy. I don't know why I felt like I had to tell you that. White noise is good. It will help you sleep. Well, I have neuropathy, and the weighted blanket does help. But I put the soft, very soft velvet sheet under it, and OMG, I sleep like a baby. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Divine says, my husband has to go to sleep to thunderstorms. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. What is a veto plant? When you going out? I am going out, I want to say Saturday. I think I'll be out on Saturday. I am going to a couple of businesses on, what is it, Friday of this week. I'm supposed to be going to a couple of businesses Friday, but I think since I'll be doing that Friday, I'll probably go out on Saturday. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I know you got an event this weekend after that is on. Kay talking about, well, hello, look at here. Hey. That's so weird to turn that on for the whole office. It was very weird. Turn that mess off. Or either I was officially working from home again. And they turned it off. I was really ready to get up out of there. And they did everything they could to keep me in offices for all of the time. And it was always a struggle because I did not have the type of job. I had everything I needed. I could work from anywhere. Um, that was part of my employment that I didn't have to be in an office all the time. I'm in Vervain plant. Veggie Woman, neuropathy. For information on diabetes, neuropathy 411. If you're not a diabetic, alpha lipo. Oh, wow. Veggie Woman, you be putting all this stuff on your channel. We need to come over there and listen to you. See what you got going on. But yes, these are some, I just covered this box and crap, I forgot to look at time, but I know it took me a long time. I'll be watching replays. So excited that the Lord brought me to YouTube to catch this live. Thank you, ma'am. I'm excited as well. But yes, thank you. Please go back and watch the replay. But yeah, I know I don't have my channel yet. All right, honey, well, we're going to be on the look out for you because we want to hear all about these awesome things that you're sharing with us, a wealth of knowledge, especially in the holistic and alternative medicines area. So that's good. And as with anything, you should always consult with your medical provider before changing or starting any type of health regimen. I am not a doctor. I do not even play one on TV. So take the things that I tell you as what, like entertainment purposes only. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. So yeah, but definitely look into some other things. I would advise you to not sit idly by. If there's some things that you want changed in your life, then there are things that you can definitely do to change them. I don't play them on TV. I don't, Kate. I really don't. That's why I have to make sure I know. I don't want y'all coming in here and be like, S. Marie said, S. Marie can tell y'all all kind of stuff that could probably not even be great. So yeah, let's not and say we did. Um, adding that to my random things to say, yeah, yeah. You get a lot of that over here. A lot of that. I have to throw things, well, I used to have to throw little things like that in my speaking engagements and when I was teaching and all that kind of stuff because I had to gauge the room to see who was actually listening. Some people don't listen. So, if I say something and it don't get the reaction, that means y'all didn't hear me. Not y'all, but them. No information shared is meant as health advice or treatment. Yes. No, the information shared is meant as health advice or treatment. None of the information shared is meant to be health advice or treatment. Maybe. We'll try that one. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go find some things to go in the Squishmallow baby. And then after I get up and from my nap in the next couple of hours, we're going to go in here and fill up some more boxes and get them on their way out the door. And like I say, we're going to hit the ground running tomorrow. Get all this glue off of me. And get these campaigns running. Have a good night, everyone. Got to catch some Z's. Great night, Miss Rhonda. Night, night. Kay says, no, I found you now. You're leaving. So I got to watch this as a replay, too. Oh, man. I know, Kay. I know. Here, I'll show you this since you guys just got here. Thanks, Veggie Woman. So, the reason I did the bluey boxes, or this bluey box, cute bluey box. Thank you, thank you. Have a great day tomorrow, everyone. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Night, night. Well, this is my box situation. Christmas in a box, Christmas box. I don't know. Haven't quite figured it out yet. We got 4 more hours to figure it out before it goes live. So, the boxes will be used for these types of things. We have in the box activities. This is just a Paw Patrol coloring book. That's what I had available. We gave her some little Gabby dollhouse outfits, or an outfit. This is the Gabby one, and then there's the unicorn outfit. So she gets 2 little outfits in there. She also gets an activity set. She gets crayons to go with her coloring book. She'll have bubbles because I stay in Florida. She'll have a little star cup because everybody's getting a star cup. All the girls are, at least. She gets Fun in the Tub for Gabby Dollhouse. She gets Body Wash for Gabby Dollhouse. She gets a little loofah. She gets some fuzzy socks. She's getting a cakey cat. Whatever this is, some type of Gabby Dollhouse toy thingy. Gabby Dollhouse music set. And there's a bag in here. What else is in there? Oh, some shades. And a bag, a reusable bag. Oh, and some little shades. So, this is what's going in my Christmas boxes. So we have these for characters, for, we'll have them for mixed boxes, character boxes, boy, girls, adults, all of the things. But yeah, this is what's going in the boxes. Let me see. I think Cakey goes here. Put the shades in. Doesn't really matter how they're going in. I just got to get them in the box because all of this has to be revisited a multiple of times. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. So that's what's in the box. So they can get a covered box, a decorated box, Christmas wrap. They can get a plain craft paper wrapped box because these are baker boxes, so they were white and stuff with writing on them and all that. So they have the choice of a unwrapped box, which will just be one of the boxes I use for shipping, like those regular boxes. They can get a wrap box, and then they can get mixed, or a character, or a couple of characters, or a household type gift for multiple kids in a family. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So that's what's in the boxes. Cute blue box. Thank you, Betty Woman. Miss Rhonda says, I need one of those phone holders. I see LBE and Sean have them too. The phone holder, I think Yellow Dot, if that's what you're talking about. Are you talking about a phone holder for your, oh yeah, you got to be talking about a body phone holder. Those ones were Yellow Dot at the DG. So what phone? Wow, phone holders. Thanks for showing. This is cute. You're welcome, Kay. Still going to watch the replay FOMO. Betty Woman says, I have the journal from Pop Shelf that looks like it. They are cute. Maria's laughing at Kay. I know, right? So yeah, that's what I got going on. So we did that. I put a couple of bows on some of the marshmallow concepts. I'll show you those too. And other than that, I just showed you some boxes in the Squishmallow I found at Walmart. I was going to put this little girl out here. What's her name? Cindy Lou. But I realized on Poshmark she's selling for like $90 to $100. So I'm gonna sell it on Poshmark. I surely am gonna send her seller right on Poshmark. All right, so this is my little marshmallow concept, a marshmallow bear down there, and then we also have um, the vanilla marshmallow sparkles bath fizzy and confetti or something. There is a butterfly candle. That's one of the 25-cent candles. There's a loofah, a bath bomb, a little piece of greenery flower, and then we have a tumbler. And I put a little butter bowl up there. So we have this one. Oh, I love it. Thank you, thank you. We also have, that was the first one. And then I was like, I think I could put him outside the box. So I put my marshmallow bear up top. I gave him a candy cane to hold because here he has a hot cocoa mug. There's a pair of fuzzy socks in there. There's a box of hot cocoa in the back. Here's a Hershey's flavored lip balm. Another candy cane. This mug has a little spoon attached to it. And then there's also some marshmallows back there. So this is another one. And with this one, I didn't put any shred to the bottom. I just made a little bit of a base so it can sit up higher. And then I covered my base with like some crafter's paper or something. Some of that decorative cardstock stuff. So there's no shred or anything at the bottom. It just kind of has a little bit of a decoration down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But that's all for that one. I bought some more of them inside, so I'll be working on some more of those. And very nice, thank you. This is, who is this? What is that on you? Is that only plastic? Oh no, that's inside the box. How did I not see that? Probably because I would have tried to open this whole box up and try to get that out of there. Oh no, it's like a perforation on the plastic. Anyway, it's yeah. I love to see a vision come together. Very nice. Thank you, y'all. But yeah, this little Cindy Lou Who girl, whoever she is, my life as the Grinch or whatever. I don't forget what she got going on. But I bought her last year. She was super inexpensive. Um, I did not sell her last year. I don't think she even made it outside last year. But uh, I was like, I'll just drop her in a bag and put a bow on her and I'll sell her on the street. I don't know what possessed me to look on Poshmark, but I saw these things selling for $90 and $100 on Poshmark. Just the doll. So I was like, definitely I should be able to get $100 with this bow up here. Because this bow is bowing, if I must say so myself. So yeah, I'm gonna list this whole thing on Poshmark just like this right here. And she finna sell. I don't know who gonna buy her, but somebody finna buy Cindy Lou and take her off of my hands. Super cute, thank you. Michelle says, did you get any of the candy themed candles? Example, the Hershey's or the Twizzlers. Candy themed candles. Those ones from Dollar Tree? I did not, because I didn't get uh, any of those socks. I got a couple of pairs of socks, but I wasn't into the socks, so I don't think I got any of the candles. Now, I know that they have come back out. I think I saw Miss Nene post that those candles have come back out. So if I see some, I may pick up a couple candy scented ones to go with this. But for the time being, I'm going to work with the Dollar General ones that I had. That was part of the s'mores line. And I'm going to put those candles in here with the rest of these s'mores bears. What? Send Cindy Lou Who to somebody else's house all by herself? She going. I'm looking for those candles. Cindy or whatever her name is, right? Hey, Just Gifted, welcome in. Yeah, I didn't get any of the themed candles, but I will be looking for them. I know that there's a couple of them. Cause see, like I still have this, and plenty of other s'more stuff. Cause like these are the s'mores candles that I got from Dollar General. They were $5. So somebody's just getting the s'mores stuck on the top of their head. And then like these are the Hershey's. That's what's in one of those concepts. And then I also have the s'mores one. So we're gonna be adding those in also. But yeah, we're ready to go. Look at that ball. Go girl. Oh, 10% battery on one phone. Oh, my brightness was up the whole time. I should have known that. Alright, well, this is it. This is all. This is the summary of what all we looked at today. Oh, these are the rest of those things. I have Gimme Some More Cocoa. This is what I have to exchange for another one because somebody put their little nasty fingers in there. So I got to take this back, and hopefully I can find some more of these because I'll take some of these and add them with some other concepts also. So that's what we got going on, y'all. Just gotta go back to the store. She's so cute. Thank you. We have yellow marshmallow bear. Another blue marshmallow bear. A red marshmallow bear. So yeah. They're gonna be sick of me and these marshmallow bears. But they're kind of cute. Actually, I think I like some of the other colors better than I like this red. They look kind of fuzzy. But yeah, so that's the where are the bears from. These bears came from Walgreens. I always have faith. I have one. It's multicolored. Yes. Yes. I have white besides the colors that you've seen. So yellow, blue, red. I have white. I have pink, solid pink, and then I have a multicolor pink, and I think I have a multicolor blue. So yeah. I'm glad that we, i.e. you, can finally use them. I remember when you got them, right? It's freaking forever ago. But yes, I'm happy that I'm able to use them. I told y'all one time, I was like, I'm going to just use the box. I'm going to just use the box. It's a cut line. That must be where they cut the box open. I didn't see that before. But, oh well. They're adorable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that concludes our live for today. I've been up here a really long time. And, oh, I look a mess. So yeah, yeah, that was crazy. It's crazy. you guys so much for joining me. Hope you have enjoyed the live. Um, okay, now to watch the replay. All right, good job, good job. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great rest of your night or morning. It's morning here. And I will chat with you guys later. I'll probably be back tomorrow and do some great stuff. Do some great stuff. Do some other stuff. I saw Nove say great live, Riri. Thank you. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow and do some additional concepts. Oh, I think I did. Did I show y'all these? These little camera case phone things? Camera cases. They're drinking containers. So I just put a quarter lip gloss, a quarter nail polish up there and a lip gloss, some, what is that, like a stock paper or something, and I just put it in there. I wanted to put something inside of here, but nothing really fits. So I may get some hard candies and put inside of there. Um, just a little something, something. And I got it in purple. We got the green. And blue. And all of them are pretty much the same. So you guys should remember these as well because they came from the tree store during like the summertime. So yeah, we got a couple more of those. Those are hitting off the table also. It is great stuff. Thank you. Great night, y'all. Yes, do some great stuff. Absolutely right. I know. All right, y'all. Let me get over here. Y'all have a great night. Peace and blessings. And thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you all.